A ton of items are on sale at Costco today, and there are at least a few on this list that I haven't seen this cheap since the beginning of the year. Some will be gone before you finish watching this video. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Ninja Flip 10-in-1 Air Fryer Oven. How much countertop space are you losing at once? The Ninja Flip solves that in a way few think of until they see it actually standing upright. When flipped down, it has 10 functions that replace at least 3 separate kitchen appliances. It features a PTFE-free and PFOA-free baking tray and rapid heat up with no preheat required. Costco is slashing $50 off, from $179.99 down to $129.99. And that vertical design didn't attract millions of views on TikTok by accident. 2. Ninja Deluxe Kitchen System. High-end smoothie shops don't use $30 blenders because that is the difference between a truly smooth smoothie and one with leftover grit. The 1500-watt Ninja Deluxe with 6-blade total crushing blades does the job, including personal cups and a separate food processing bowl in the same set, made of durable, BPA-free Triton plastic. It's $40 off from $159.99, down to $119.99, and at that price for this entire system, it's hard to find a direct competitor. 3. Food Saver Vacuum Sealer System. Buying meat in bulk at Costco only to let it all get freezer burn is actually losing money, not saving it, and Food Saver solves exactly that problem. It preserves food up to 5x longer than ordinary zipper bags, featuring separate dry and moist modes that many machines in this price range lack, along with a built-in bag cutter and a starter roll included in the box. $30 off, from $100 down to $69.99. This is the kind of item where, after buying it, you'll wonder why you didn't get it sooner. Number 1 in Korea isn't a self-proclaimed title. The next one has specific reasons for holding that spot for decades. 4. Cuckoo 3-cup Mycom Rice Cooker. The Asian community in the US knows Cuckoo is top 1 in Korea and needs no further explanation. That's why it sells out every time Costco carries it. Mycom technology automatically adjusts temperature and time for each type of rice, featuring a highly durable diamond-coated nonstick inner pot. Whether cooking a little or a lot, it produces evenly cooked, fluffy, fragrant rice without needing supervision. It's $10 off, from $89 down to $79.99, and for this brand, Costco rarely drops deeper than that. 5. Tiger Synchro Cooking Rice Cooker. The .97 ending means Costco is truly clearing inventory, and $49.97 after a drop from $99.99 means a straight 50% discount for a Japanese rice cooker featuring to cook rice and steam food simultaneously without mixing flavors. Rice cooks below while fish or vegetables steam in the top tray. Dinner is done in one cycle without standing over the stove. It has a thick Japanese standard non-stick inner pot and a BPA-free heat-resistant plastic steaming tray. At this discount, it won't sit on the shelf long. 6. Pandex Mixing Bowl Set. Glass bowls are heavy, fragile, and take up massive cabinet space. Pandex solves all 3 at once, with thick, break-resistant melamine that is much lighter than glass, nests neatly for storage, has rubber non-slip bases for mixing, and has airtight lids to keep leftovers straight in the fridge. The 5-piece set of various sizes is $6 off, from $19.99 down to $13.99. The elegant colors suit both the kitchen and outdoor parties, and this is the type of item that sells out fast during back-to-school or holidays for practical reasons, not just trends. 7. Thermoflask Water Bottles. A 24-ounce hydro flask currently sells for $45 for one. Thermoflask has the same capacity, same 18/8 stainless steel, same temp shield double-wall vacuum insulation that keeps drinks cold for 24 hours and hot for 12 hours, and Costco is selling the 2-pack for $15.99 after a $6 discount. That's $8 per bottle. It includes 2 types of lids in the box and a scratch-resistant powder coat. The actual performance gap between the 2 brands isn't enough to explain that $37 price difference. 8. Smith & Clark Ironworks Cast Iron Skillet. Professional kitchens use cast iron not because it looks good, but because it distributes heat evenly and retains it longer than any aluminum or steel pan of the same size. This 15-inch Smith & Clark is a single-piece casting, pre-seasoned with vegetable oil, and wide enough to sear a whole chicken or make a pan pizza without extra adjustments. At $19.97, down from $29.99, that $97 price is a deal home cooks rarely see for a skillet this size. It has a nearly eternal lifespan if cared for properly, something most modern kitchen gadgets don't dare promise. 70% of cleaning time disappears when you use the next one, and today's $10 discount makes that decision much easier. 9. Swiffer Power Mop Starter Kit. Carrying a water bucket, wringing a rag, mopping, and re-wringing are the floor cleaning routines that this Swiffer Power Mop completely eliminates. It features battery-powered dual spray nozzles, 300-strip mopping pads that lock in dirt, and a 360-degree swivel head that gets into tight corners traditional mops can't reach. The solution dries fast, without leaving streaks on hardwood floors. Reduced by $10, from $29.99 down to $19.99. And the tens of millions of views on TikTok for the Swiffer Clean trend aren't a coincidence. 10. Snapware Pyrex Glass Food Storage Set. Plastic containers stain and hold odors after a few months of use, and no one wants to microwave their lunch in that every day. Pyrex borosilicate glass doesn't have that problem. It's microwave, oven, dishwasher, and freezer safe all at once without worry. Featuring 4-latch lids with silicone gaskets for a totally leak-proof seal. 18 pieces down from $24.99 by $5 to $19.99. And office workers who meal prep know exactly why this set always disappears from shelves faster than almost anything else in the kitchen section. 11. Tineco Floor 1 S5 Smart Cordless Wet Dry Vacuum. The beauty of the Tineco S5 is that you don't have to think while using it. Push it over a dirty spot, and the machine automatically increases power. Push it over a clean spot, and it decreases. And when finished, just press one button for it to self-clean the roller. No buckets, no wringing, no dirty water splashing on your hands. Costco is taking $100 off, from $399.99 down to $299.99. And if you have hardwood floors with pets or kids, that number explains itself. 12. Ninja Creamy Deluxe 11-in-1. This is actually simpler than it sounds. You freeze your ingredients first, put them in the machine, press a button, and minutes later, you have ice cream. Protein ice cream for those on a diet, fresh fruit sorbet for kids without added sugar, or gelato for weekend guests. $50 off, from $199.99 down to $149.99. And I haven't seen this discount last more than a few days anytime it's offered. 13. Skechers Hands-Free Swift Fit. Slip-ins sounds like marketing until you're standing at the door with heavy grocery bags and you slide your feet into your shoes without needing to set the bags down or bend over. That's when you understand why seniors and pregnant women buy these more than anyone else. Men's shoes are down from $38.99 by $7 to $31.99, and women's shoes are down from $37.99 by $7 to $30.99, with memory foam underfoot for all-day comfort. Right next to the shoe rack, there was something I saw people grabbing so many they couldn't count it, and you'll understand why when you hear the reason. 14. Adidas Men's Cloud Foam Flex. The .97 on the price tag means Costco is truly clearing stock, and $19.97 for authentic Adidas, down from $34.99, is why people are grabbing 2 or 3 pairs at once without a second thought. Cloud foam hugs the contour of the foot, reducing pressure on knee joints, with a breathable knit upper for all-day wear. Common shoe sizes at this clearance level disappear without warning, and I haven't seen Adidas cheaper than this at Costco since the start of the year. 15. Adidas Trico Activewear Set. There's no mystery to this 3-stripe Trico set. It simply stands up to many machine washes without pilling or fading, perfect for gym class or lounging on weekends. Men's sets are down from $19.99 by $5 to $14.99. Kids sets are down from $17.99 by $5 to $12.99. Parents often buy extra backup sets for their kids during every back-to-school season at this price point, and I see why. 16. Adidas Men's Quarter Socks. At $9.99 for a 6-pair pack of Adidas socks, after a $4 discount from $13.99, it comes out to $1.60 a pair. The thick cushioning at the arch and heel for shock absorption is something ordinary socks at the same price don't have. Climalite wicks moisture to keep feet dry, and the cotton, polyester, and spandex blend provides all-day stretch. It's the kind of item you toss in the cart with shoes and don't have to think about for the rest of the year. 17 32 degrees women's ribbed pant. These pants are so soft you won't want to take them off once you put them on, and there's a saying in Costco groups to buy 3 at once for fear of your size running out. The rayon and spandex blend drapes naturally, featuring a high waist for gentle tummy control without being tight. At under $10 after a $3 discount, from $12.99 down to $9.99, there's no reason to buy just one and stop. 18. Mondetta Women's Active Full Zip Jacket. Mondetta might not be a household name, but budget fashion reviewers have compared the stitching and actual fit to call it a Lululemon dupe. And looking at how sizes S and M sell out first every time they hit the shelves, there's no room for debate. It has a slim fit that hugs lightly without being restrictive, thumb holes at the cuffs to keep hands warm during cold morning runs, and zippered pockets to hold a phone securely. From $18.99 down by $6 to $12.99. Your family's next barbecue could be at a price you didn't think possible. I'll tell you the number right now. 19. Rastelli's USDA Choice NY Strip Steaks. $90 off is the biggest single discount on the entire list today, and Rastelli's is dropping 7.5 pounds of NY strip from $239.99 down to $149.99. These are restaurant-quality USDA Choice thick-cut steaks, individually flash-frozen and delivered to your door. Grilling these in the backyard for a steak that tastes as good as a $50 restaurant cut explains why so many people order immediately when they see this deal. 20. Just barely lightly breaded chicken chunks. People call it Chick-fil-A at home not because of marketing, but because in an actual blind taste test, you can't tell them apart. The breading is thin and crispy, while the meat inside remains juicy. 10 minutes in the air fryer and you're done. 4 pounds down from $17.99 by $4 to $13.99, while Chick-fil-A is $5 for a small portion. You can do the math on that difference after a month. 21. Twice-baked cinnamon croissants. The Costco bakery doesn't release new items often, so when they do, the Costco buys groups online know before you do. These cinnamon croissants are twice baked, so the outer shell is incredibly flaky, while the buttery cinnamon filling remains rich inside. They received thousands of praising reviews within the first few weeks of launch. Costco is taking $3 off, from $12.99 down to $9.99. After having one with morning coffee, that second box looks more tempting than you'd think. 22. Cookie Crunch Sundae. A new item at the food court is $2.99 after a $1 discount from $3.99. And the portion is large enough for 2 people, something many don't realize until they carry the tray to the table. Smooth soft serve, crunchy chocolate cookies, and rich chocolate sauce. Eating on site for under $3 for 2 people is why the Costco food court still has long lines after all these years. 23. Kirkland Signature Organic K-Cup Pods. Starbucks K-Cups at Target are 62 cents per pod. Dunkin' Pods are 64 cents. These Kirkland Organic Pods, after an $8 discount from $37.99 down to $29.99, work out to 25 cents per pod for 100% Arabica that is USDA organic and fair trade certified. The 120-count box lasts a whole month of morning brews, made in under a minute with a Keurig. The 37-cent difference per pod multiplied by 120 means you're saving $44 on just 1 box of coffee. 24. Meiji Hello Panda Biscuits. Kids eating an entire large snack bag at once is the problem that 32 individual small packs of Hello Panda solves perfectly. The biscuits are crunchy with cute panda shapes and a creamy chocolate filling. $9.99 after a $4 discount from $13.99 for the back-to-school season is a price where tossing an extra box in the cart is a no-brainer. American parents have known the Meiji name for a long time, and these 32 small packs are why they make it into lunchboxes easier than any other snack. I didn't think I'd like the next one when I first heard the name, but after trying it, I understand why it sells out so fast. 25. Real PB&J Dates. It sounds strange, but one bite and you'll understand why it's exploding in the healthy eating community. Organic medjool dates stuffed with pure peanut butter and strawberry jam are naturally sweet with no refined sugar added, keep you full longer than a protein bar, and carry no post-snack guilt. $3 off, from $15.99 down to $12.99 for 14 ounces. This is the perfect pre- or post-workout snack when you don't have to look at the ingredient label with worry. 26. Focaccia Greek Olive Platter. A pre-divided tray of 4 types of salted Greek olives, including Kalamata and Castelvetrano, marinated in extra virgin olive oil with herbs and fresh chili peppers. It's ready to serve immediately with no prep or plating required. From $14.99 down by $4 to $10.99 for 1.65 pounds, this is the item that disappears fastest on a wine night table before you even realize the tray is empty. A charcuterie board looks completely different with this compared to without it. 27. Premier Protein Shakes. Buying these individually at 7-Eleven or Target usually costs $3.50 to $4 a bottle. Here, after an $8 discount from $31.99 down to $23.99, 18 bottles work out to $1.33 each for 30 grams of protein, with only 1 gram of sugar. Multiply that difference by 18, and nearly $40 is left on the table every time you buy elsewhere. Drink it post-workout, Mix it with cold brew, or use it as a meal replacement when busy. This is why this line sells out fastest during every sale. 28. Kirkland Signature Free and Clear Laundry Detergent. 194 fluid ounces does 146 loads, working out to 13 cents per load after a $4.50 discount from $22.99 down to $18.49. No perfumes or dyes, certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, and dermatologist recommended for sensitive skin and babies. Any family with small kids or easily irritated skins still buying detergent at Target or Walmart surely hasn't looked at the price per load here. 29. Charmin Ultra Soft Bath Tissue. Charmin needs no introduction. Most American families have used it and know the quality. 30 megarolls that are as soft as cotton, 2-ply, and durable without shredding, and last 4 times longer than ordinary toilet paper due to high absorbency. $23.99 after a $6 discount from $29.99 is why this never goes missing from a Costco member's cart. Safe for septic systems, so no worries when flushing. There is something next that anyone who uses it once never wants to go back to buying at the drugstore. I'll tell you why. 30. Kirkland Baby Wipes. Pick up a Kirkland wipe once and you'll immediately see why moms call it the best on the market for both price and quality. They are significantly thicker than standard drugstore wipes, made with 99% purified water, aloe, and vitamin E, with no alcohol or parabens, safe for newborn skin. 9 individual flip-top packs reduced by $4 from $21.99 down to $17.99. Buying small packs at Target as you need them actually costs much more when calculated per sheet. 31. Huggies Little Movers Diapers. $11 off a box doesn't sound like much until you calculate that a family uses 2 to 3 boxes a month. The accumulated savings over a year exceed $250. Costco dropped Huggies Little Movers from $52.99 to $41.99. They feature a 360-degree stretch for a baby's movement, a 12-hour leak lock, and a wetness indicator. This is the sale parents watch for from the start of the year, and often buy more than one box when they see it. 32. Neutrogena Rain Bath Shower Gel. Neutrogena Rain Bath is a body wash many American families have used for decades without switching. Not just out of habit, but because that signature herbal scent is irreplaceable. A 40 fluid ounce pump bottle is down from $19.99 by $5 to $14.99. It deep cleans without leaving a greasy residue or drying out skin. And this size lasts a whole family for months without needing a midway replacement. 33. Nexus Shampoo and Conditioner Duo. Nexus isn't drugstore quality. It's a salon-grade line you usually find at hair salons rather than supermarkets. And Costco is clearing a set of 2 32 fluid ounce bottles with a $12 discount from $34.99 down to $22.99. Elastin protein and caviar repair damaged hair from the inside, and it contains no silicone, making it safe for color-treated hair. It's cheaper than one wash at a hair salon and lasts for months. No further explanation needed as to why it disappears fast. 34. Blue Buffalo Life Protection Dog Food. Veterinarians in the U.S. named Blue Buffalo first when asked, not because of advertising, but because pure, boneless chicken is the #1 ingredient, combined with LifeSource bits containing an antioxidant blend that boosts the immune system. 38 pounds from $64.99 is down $15 to $49.99. And dog owners who have used Blue Buffalo know why their pet's coat and joint health improve noticeably after just a few weeks. 35. Samsung 65-inch M80H Mini LED 4K TV. Strolling through Costco's electronics section, I ran straight into this ultra-sharp Samsung 65-inch Mini LED 4K. Super slim bezels and a 120Hz display make PS5 gaming and live sports an absolute dream. It's crazy bright with vivid colors that easily beat living room glare. I froze for a second seeing $300 slashed off the $1,199 list price, bringing it down to $899.99. Leaving without grabbing one for movie night would be a huge regret. The next one is the reason many people stood at the TV rack today, put the Samsung down and picked up something else. 36. LG 65-inch QNED 84B Mini LED 4K TV. Was looking for a TV for a bright living room and found the ultimate match. The LG 65-inch Mini LED at Costco. Vibrant colors with Quantum Dot Plus nanocell, anti-glare tech, and a top-tier AI processor for picture optimization. Glanced at the $1,099 original price and saw a shocking $300 discount down to $799.99. Unbelievably cheap. At this price, taking it home for a home theater or smart home setup is a total no-brainer. 37. Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 FE. The S Pen, which doesn't require battery charging and comes free in the box, is why $200 off from $499.99 down to $299.99 sounds even cheaper than it is, as genuine Samsung styluses usually sell separately for $50 to $70. It has an Armor aluminum frame, IP68 water resistance, a smooth 90Hz screen, and the tech community is calling $299.99 a historical low for this line. For students or anyone needing a tablet with a real pen,